Just to set up to this presentation would be something that I'm working on to go out to our dealers and get in front of their actual customers. So today you guys are a group of farmers, okay? Yeehaw. There we go.
Howdy, partner.
Yes. So, we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Matt Tamplen. I'm the agricultural DDSM for this region. In this role, I go around, support people, and try to educate on the products that we offer. So I'm here today to take a little bit of time and talk to you about some of the Michelin offerings and what they can do for you. Now that being said, who knows of the Michelin product? Everybody's heard of Michelin? Got it on your pickup, wife's car, okay? Who knows that Michelin does ag tires? Some people? Okay. Quick question. Does anyone know when Michelin entered the ag market in the U.S.?
10 years. 60s?
60s, 74? No? 1997. So pretty new to the ag market in the United States. Now, when they entered it, Michelin was 114 years old, so they're not a new company, and they've been doing ag tires for a long time, just not in the United States, so this isn't new. Moving on. Why Michelin? Well, hopefully, after the end of the day, you'll understand why we think you should run a Michelin tire. Quick question. If you could do the exact same thing you do today, starting tomorrow, and only by changing your tire, make more profit or a higher yield, would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, just by changing your tire. So that's what we're here to talk about. I'm going to introduce the Michelin yield bib to you. All right. Now, we're going to do a short video here about the tire first. Can you guys hear that?
A pair of John Deere Model 8420s were loaned. One was equipped with Michelin
Better?
The other was a competitor's rating. Also, a pair of Cherokee Model 8103s were loaned. One equipped with Michelin radio. The other was a competitor's bias type. With an obstacle course set up, a cameraman was placed in each machine. While the video is no comparison to actually experiencing every result and get in person, this split screen gives some indication of the differences of the ride. The result will become the innovative Michelin technology using the design of their mag radius. These tires use considerably lower tire pressure. This, along with their unique flexible sidewall construction, helps provide an outstanding ride compared to the competitors' options. In addition, advanced Michelin engineering has created the ability to produce a very round tire, one that rides smoothly at road streets and road roads.
When we purchased this tractor, we were thinking what one of the most difficult things right away was there's a lot smoother ride. We cover 7,000 acres, so we spend a lot of time on the tractor. And I feel like I'm a little more productive at the end of the day, not being so beat up.
We ran 3 different other competitors before we had settled with Michelin. The ride comfort, it's not the hard, steady bounce or jolt that we're used to. It's just like putting air ride on the tractor. It's hard to believe that they ride that nice.
Increased productivity through decreased operator fatigue, increased yield through decreased soil compaction, and increased efficiency through decreased slippage and fuel consumption. Michelin's ongoing innovation and technology continue leading the industry through outstanding product performance, providing farmers a better way forward into the competitive future.
Okay. Now today we're going to introduce the Michelin yield bib. If I could ask you to take one and pass that down for me. Come over here if you could just pass that down. It's just some information on the product. And we're going to kind of go over that in just a high level review. The Michelin yield bib is the first introduction for a standard size in VF technology, or UltraFlex technology. Basically meaning the tire can run at a lower air pressure and carry the same amount of weight. This by producing a larger footprint and less compaction to your soil. Okay? By providing better traction, we're going to save some fuel. With a better grip, the R1W lugs, 45-degree angle. There's a whole lot of information on this slide. It's a little too busy for me. Now, moving on. Michelin UltraFlex technology. As I said, 40% reduction in air pressure and able to carry the same load. So, any questions on that?
Why do you want less air?
Why do you want less air? Less air is going to give you a larger footprint. You take, for example, if we were to take one of these tables and put a 100-pound weight on one end of it, what would happen?
Flip over.
Flip over. What if I put the weight in the middle of the tire, or in the middle of the table? It holds it. So we spread that weight out, less weight on the ground, right? Make sense? Very good question. Yes, sir.
I got tanks on the front of my tractor.
You got tanks on your...
I put a lot of water in it. Plus
You
I
do.
put plates on it, you know?
Absolutely.
I don't see how you're gonna let that air down, 40%.
One of the offerings that we have, on a side note, is that as a representative of Michelin and Tire Centers, I have a set of scales. I'll be happy to come out to any farmer running a Michelin tire, weigh your tractor, and set the proper air pressure. I can tell you, tractors, our farmers, you guys love to modify your tractors. It's amazing. You weld stuff to it, you add something to it. I know you need to do it, and it always changes off everything. So reading a data book to go, okay, you've got a John Deere 550, you should run this much air pressure, doesn't quite get it done. So we're out in the field with you, actually hands-on, weighing the tractor and recommending the proper air pressure for you, so that when you're running tanks and they're full of water, you've got weights on the front, you're still going to be able to do this. Yes, sir.
Of course, is that tire, will that tire be able to handle on off-road driving? And how long would the lifespan be?
Absolutely. It is an R1W, so that's, the R1 is a tread design, and W is wet. Okay? So basically, yes, it will road. Roading a tire is the destruction of any tire at the end of the day. Asphalt and agriculture tires don't get along at the end of the day. So hopefully you're not having to road too far, because that does significantly cut down on the life of the tire, as it will with any product. Out in the field, you're going to have superior traction by the reduced air pressure, larger footprint. The R1W tread is at a 45-degree angle design. Our competitors are at 23. Now what's that do for you? At a 45-degree angle, it allows the mud to slide out. So you're clearing out the lugs faster, creating more traction, and your ability to get your job done more efficiently. Does that answer your question? Okay.
I see those two fellows you had on there from Indiana. I got a sugarcane field down in Thibodaux, Louisiana. What's the difference? Their terrain's a lot different than ours. So.
It absolutely is. Now, in Louisiana, most people in the cane fields, they go with an R2. Michelin does not make an R2. They make an R1W, and they feel it will still get the job done. Okay? By being able to reduce the air pressure, you're going to have better traction and a limited flotation. So you're still going to get in there and be able to work through your cane fields. Okay?
Thanks, yeah.
Uh-oh. A little technical difficulty there. Sorry. Not a problem. We will move on.
So you're saying that the tire grip itself a little bit better and clean itself in these sugarcane fields than it would, or how does that actually?
Absolutely. Well, with the 45-degree angle, in addition to that, they have it's a small patch of rubber, as you could see, but my video's not working, I'm sorry, built at every lug. What this will do, we're working again. Skipped ahead there. What this does, it's a suction reliever. So mud sticks to things, right? Think about a suction cup. You stick it to a table, it's stuck, right? kind of really pull on it to get it up there. If you took and just put a corner of a piece of paper underneath that suction cup, what happens?
Breaks free.
Breaks free, nice and easy. So these suction cups, if you will, help the tire release the mud. So the 45-degree angle, in addition to the suction cup relief, if you will, helps clean out that tire. So it's going to be a clip.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't get very far.